Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And today, boy, I need to fucking have a nice cold drink of water for this one. Because it's a very hot summer day, I am tired, and I've been putting shelves up all day, so I can buy more of this shit and put it on. No, that ain't happening with this fucking lot. We're going to talk about some plastic, some B&M sets, which we have been waiting a fucking long time for. Now, obviously, earlier this year, the sort of product codes, I guess you could say, that pack of codes that came out, obviously, there was a list for them. And, well, yeah, pretty much for the past couple of weeks, it looks like that was turning out to be true. History of the Dalek sets is exactly what we expected, but these 8th and 10th Doctor sets, oh, I fucking have some things to say about them, but we'll go from the start, which is obviously History of the Dalek set 9. And it's fine. It is completely fine. I don't have any complaints for this one. It is perfectly fine. Clear Dalek, which, to be honest, like I didn't expect them to put black paint on it because they've already done it and they need to change it from the original release apparently, even though we're going to get onto that later because they've contradicted themselves. And the Planet of the Dalek Supreme, no oval, so he's accurate, which I'm very happy about. Although I really don't like these purple jam jar lights, it should be more of a pink, but whatever. But this set, honestly, totally fine. 2 figures. I mean, because obviously after the 2-pack of Grey Daleks last year, people were disappointed and really wanted these 2 figures, and obviously folk want these. But they're completely fine. I already have these 2 original figures, so I'm not like jumping up and down for it. But because it's Planet of the Daleks, I'm still going to buy it because I want the new Supreme. But yeah, that's it. I mean, there's nothing much to say. Oh, right, this fucking set. I'm extremely annoyed about it. Now people might be like, why? It's like the best classic Dalek design ever coming out as 2 figures again. This, they fucked it up. Again. They'd done this before. They knew they'd done it. They admitted to it. They apologised for it, which was okay. But they've fucking gone and done it again. There is no black in the midsection, only at the front half. This happened on the Power of the Dalek set last year, and it was okay because, I mean, it was still kind of annoying, but it was alright because at least the front of it was grey and the back end of it was silver. At least the 2 colours, not really, but kind of merged. It wasn't too noticeable. This fucking sticks out like a sore thumb. Also, what the fuck is the quality control paint on these spheres? See how they're all sort of specked? Like, that fucking looks disgusting. And this, they have not fucking painted the gun black. They know this was a problem in the original SFX Dalek. They know this was an issue and they've not changed it. Why haven't they changed it? These 2 issues they knew were problems on older sets. They admitted to it. They've not fucking changed it. It is so annoying, especially when these history sets are supposed to be like the be all and end all for these figures. Like, they're more accurate and up to date, but clearly fucking not with this. It's got the machine gun, which is obviously the main important thing, but the more I look at these, the more I don't like them. Now, I was really looking forward to this set because it meant army building these and having like 4 of them just to get another one, but fucking, in all honesty, like, I've came to the conclusion, like, I don't need these. Because I have the 2 original figures, and apart from this one not having an oval in the middle, which apparently is accurate to the goon prop, so cool that they've done that, but I don't really care for that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm not interested in these at all. Which is a shame because it was this history set I was really looking forward to, but it's disappointing. Because painting these spheres, the fucking midsection is wrong again. They know this. They knew this was wrong last time, and they said, "Oh right, we won't try and fuck it up ever again." They've done it again. Why? You know this is wrong, character. You know this is wrong. What drives me up the wall is the fact that they know this is incorrect and they've done it again. Why? And then just this. Oh my fucking god! If I even bother with this set, I'm reduced because I'm not paying the full fucking price for this. None of these. Apart from the Planet of Dark set, I'm not paying full prices for any of these, or just not buying them at all. I'll just paint the gun black. I'll just do it myself. And resolves that issue, but fucking can't fix this, can I? Unless I fucking try and take off the slats and remove them in the damage them in the process. I'm really they fucked it up again. How hard is it to apply a little bit of black paint to a flat midsection? How hard is it to do it? How fucking hard is it to paint a tiny little gun black? And they'd see, oh, budget See, this kind of shit is not an excuse, because they can do it. This set, which... this drives me up the wall again for one particular reason. Here we will get back to it. So the 8th Doctor set, there was many theories and obviously uproars and rumours around this. People were thinking it was going to be a TV series, which is what I want. So obviously a TV movie, that's what I wanted. Or the possibility of Big Finish. No, it's just 3 different McGanns. 3 different Doctor costumes in a set. No fucking Grace, no Eric Roberts Master, which I get is kind of tricky to do. But they can fucking reuse primeval bodies and make Big Finish companions. They have the budget, but no. New 8th Doctor, I like it, but these 2 aren't enough for me to make me go like, oh yeah, I want to pay the full price for this set. This, I only want it if I find it loose on eBay. But the more metallic green looks absolutely lovely, and I really love the new speckled design that they're continuing to use on the trousers. It's brilliant. This, it's not classic, so I don't care. And oh boy, this Al Duar. We can't re-release the same figure. Oh, but because it has a new fucking plastic bag, which it should have fucking came with before, that technically makes it a new figure. Nah. They have released this in B&M 3 times. No, 2 times, sorry, but it was a Big Finish online exclusive. This is the 4th fucking time in the last 2-3 years we've had this figure. And the only difference is it has a fucking bag, which people called out 3 years ago, and even because this is from again I think a Primeval figure, people took that bag, painted it, and gave it to this McGann if they had a spare of it. People have already made this figure, and again, this should have been with it. That fucking Big Finish online set, that should have had it, but no. So this just fucking contradicts anything Al Jawar's ever said. Oh, we can't do Dalek figures because, well, they're too big. But no, they managed to do it. Oh, we can't release the 3rd Doctor's cloak because it won't fit in the box. It fucking does. Oh, we can't re-release the same figure because that's against our policy. Well, fucking, I will clearly not if this has happened. This drives me up the wall. I cannot believe that they've done this. They've re-released this. Because it just fucking goes against anything that Al Jawar's ever said about re-releasing the same figure. Just because there's a fucking new plastic bag doesn't mean it's a new figure. It is the same thing from 2 years ago with a bag from a Primeval figure. That is it. Fucking see this. Now, I know people are happy about this because obviously it's stupidly rare and expensive and hard to get, but I don't care. Because I hate this. I despise these two costumes. I despise them from McGann. This is the only fucking good McGann costume. I quite like the comic book one, like the blue one. But fucking hell. And last but not least, the set, which people are complaining, oh, but this is going to add on to people saying new series sets doesn't sell. Well, it fucking is, because for a start, they don't sell. I'm sorry, but they don't. And I'm not saying this as in like, oh, Jury's set didn't sell. No, see fucking that 9th Doctor set from 2017. You see that fucking, those 10th and 11th Doctor sets from 2015. You see that fucking 10th Doctor set from 2016. They didn't fucking sell either. Do you want to know why? Because there is not there is a market for new series figures, but I think there's only a market for these ones now where people actually where people actually want new figures. For this set, I'm gonna be honest. See if they just chucked in an old Cyberman and a Scarecrow from Family of Blood, this would have been better than the McGann set. But no, this, which they're trying to excuse, it's from the end of, no, it's fucking not. It's not from the end of Journey's End. He wasn't this fucking ridey and dirty looking, was he? So apparently this is from a fucking the front of a Titan comic. Really couldn't give a shit. This, which apparently is a new variant, it's not. It's a fucking old 10th Doctor of blue suit, but with the pinstripes removed. Oh, budget reasons. Well, clearly you could put it on the trousers then, but not fucking here? No? Okay. And reusing the fucking Series 2 head sculpt 3 times. None of these should even fucking have this. I mean, what is this thing now with 10th Doctor figures nowadays where they just can't use the correct head sculpts for them anymore? They got it perfect 10 years ago, but no, they can't fucking do it now because, oh, laziness. Let's just fucking put the same... They shouldn't have these. And this, oh, fucking, that trench coat 10th Doctor figure again, which... I can imagine people being excited for a set. They would have included the updated articulation, but no. So I don't know if that was only fucking exclusive to the batch the person was selling on eBay, but yeah, there's no updated articulation on here. So it's just a fucking old 10th Doctor trench coat. This is the worst set, and I'm not just saying that because it's newest series. It is, because if they included again a Scarecrow and a Cyberman in here, this would have been better than McGann's set. McGann's classic, isn't he? So that would have been my least favourite. But no, this is the fucking worst. And the fact the fucking wrist on these aren't going to turn, it's just... it's lazy. It is so lazy. And there's this thing of that people keep saying like, oh, they were on a shoestring budget. Put effort into these sets or don't bother at all. To me, what these two Doctor sets are, they're basically like custom sets. So if you want to make a custom, like, that's good for those people who want to make those customs, I suppose. But when it's your wholesale market, it just like, again, compared to what we got last year, this is such a massive fucking downgrade. It feels like we're in 2017 again. It is a huge downgrade. Because even look at what we got in 2019, which, to be honest, I look back on now and I think it's a bit shit. You had the two Doctor set, the Sylvan Emissaries, Sontarans, and the two TARDIS sets. We thought they were brilliant at the time, and don't get me wrong, they are still quite cool. It was just great to army build Sontarans and Sylvan Emissaries Cybermen, but I look back on it now and we've had better since. Like, look at those sets now, they are a bit shit. Because literally everything was just repaints. The only new finds were that the Shadow TARDIS lantern, the bases, the Stike and Harry Sullivan heads. But we're still happy because it was like, oh, this new figure. When it wasn't, it was just a reuse of a difficult 4th Doctor and a Lynx figure, but still, like, I'd say they're better than fucking this. And the fact what we got last year was just, and there's now this complaint that there's no budget. They do have the fucking budget. They do. How did we get those Silurian figures earlier this year? Oh, that's because of the amount they fucking made of the Sensorites and Void figures. How did they get the money to make the sculpting for them? Because of all the companion figures they made in 2020. This is how the system works, and I'm sick of seeing people fucking complain about it and not actually realising how it all works. It comes down to what they fucking make off the previous year, and that's how they're able to go bigger and better. The money that went off those Silurian figures, whereas this went... There is this thing, it could be for the next online exclusive, which, I don't know, is a possibility. But when that's an online exclusive, that you can, this is retail, this is like, sort of, even though online is kind of easier, but this is your mass marketing thing that's going to be here for like half a year. And this is what they come out with. I'm sorry, but it's really pathetic. That 8th Doctor set... Like this 10th Doctor set, they could have just put in some old monsters. Collector set shouldn't be the fucking same character in 3 different costumes. That's not a set. That's a fucking spare parts custom set. And you're putting this on mass retail marketing. It's just pathetic. Conclusion, I don't like these at all. Because again, compared to what we got last year, the Sensorites, the Vords, the Rasta Moira robot, the Earthshock androids, granted, yeah, they were just a fucking old Showers jet body, but they were something new for the Davison shelf. The Ian figure, which is just a master, but still, they tried. Well, these clearly no fucking effort's been put in them. And again, just... for your mass retail marketing item, either put effort into it or don't release it at all. I don't know what else I can say. Oh, before I forget. This, which people have barely seemed to have pointed out. This. See, I've just noticed you can just look behind the clear Dalek above its head, you can see the edge of it. Now, people are saying this could be because it's a prototype. No. See official images of B&M figures nowadays, those are the official images. What you're seeing here is what you're going to get. Plastic bubble instead of a plastic window on cheap fucking thin cardboard. Granted, I get why the cardboard is thinner, it's to cut down on obviously the use of paper, so it's not wasted. I understand that, it's to reduce it. At least you always had the plastic bubble protecting it, giving the box a bit of heft, but not with this. So these are now in a plastic bubble. Now I get why they've done this. It's obviously to cut down on plastic use. They've been doing this well for the Transformers figures, which fucking is the reason why I'm not buying them anymore. It's simply because they're supposed to be high detailed, high articulated figures, but they've cheaped out on them because the plastic and the quality control on Hasbro is going downhill. And the packaging doesn't even have, so at least these have plastic. The packaging for Transformers figures now has no plastic whatsoever. It's just a fucking bare box. You can literally put your hand in it and you can nick the figure if you so wish, which has happened with quite a lot of them. That's going to be the case for some of these, and it will be. I can guarantee you for a fact it's going to be. Now again, I get why they've done this. It's to cut down on the use of plastic, but see, when it's cheap items, sold in a cheap store on cheap cardboard, and now we're putting plastic. This is going to lessen their protection. So there's a possibility of these fucking getting damaged, stolen, parts missing from them. And these are supposed to be, again, high quality collector figure sets. This fucking ain't making them that. When I noticed this, I just... Because it's the same shit that's been happening to Transformers figures, and now we're fucking moving on to Daleks. It's just... Again, I get why they're doing it, but... There needs to be a line between cutting down on plastic for the planet, which again is completely fine, I understand why they're doing it, but also what you're selling. For people who want to buy this and give them money and have them in box or whatever, you need to have the thin line. Fucking ain't with this. So unless they've thickened up the cardboard, which, my dear God, I hope they have done so, then fucking, I can't imagine how flimsy and cheaper these are going to feel. So yeah, that's how I feel about these. Let's compare the last couple of waves. Well, they're not as good as the 2019, 2020. Pretty much any other wave that comes after that. Not as good as the Trout and TARDIS. Not as good as the Warriors of the Deep Set, of course. Fucking... I'm gonna say that these are worse than... probably the 2015 lot and the 2014 lot. They're definitely worse. No, sorry. They're better than the 2014 and 2015 stuff, but I think anything that comes after that, nah. They're pathetic. Diodati 13, Spyfall 13, Flux 13, Regenerated 13, Fugitive Dewan Master, Dan, Nordle. Shall we make them? Shall we play it safe? Shall we give the fans what they want? Nah, you think, let's make this figure.